Okay, all right, it was a good hot day out there. That was good. I guess 2 weeks from today, around this time, we'll be playing. It was good for our guys to be out there in full gear, run around, feel the heat and everything that went to it. A lot of special teams today, really getting closer to identifying, and then we're starting to take the steps on making sure the execution's right and everything that goes with that. We did have some 2-minute situations that we definitely needed to, with referees and everything that goes with that. We worked extremely hard on pace today since it was hot. It was a good session with that. And then we still let a lot of our other guys, non-starter guys, put the ball down and play, just to give them one last chance before school starts, to show what they can do, to see who got better, who was ready to play. So we gathered some really good information as far as that goes. With that, I also want to give you guys an update on Robinson Therese. We're working through some eligibility issues right now with him. We should know more in the near future, and when we find out, I'll definitely let you know. But that's all I'm going to say about that.
Questions?
Can you get into the nature of what exactly those eligibility
Yeah,
issues
that's
are?
all I'm going to say about it.
Is his status for the first game known?
Like I said, as soon as I find out something, I'll let y'all know.
How much of a loss is that?
The fact, obviously, he's a return starter, but the good thing is Justin Garrett, was a starter before he got hurt, and he was MVP of our spring before.
Gus Ellis talked about trying to find some guys behind Justin. Who are some of the guys that are working back there behind?
TJ Davis is getting some reps there, using some traditional linebackers. We've got numerous guys that is in the mix, and different packages and all that.
Is McEnroe Alexander still working?
McEnroe Alexander's still working.
How are the quarterbacks then?
The quarterbacks, it was really good to see those guys in some different situations. 2-minute scenarios, I believe we had 2 separate ones with the first group. I believe we had two separate ones with the other group. We gave Sean White quite a bit of reps today. Thought he really is responding well. He's going to go into the season as our 3rd quarterback, and so we really wanted to make sure that he had a good feel for everything, and he was very impressive.
Is there any more clarity in punter? Does anybody start?
Yeah, Daniel Carlson is going to punt for us, and he's also going to place kick for us. So we do know that. Now, as far as the number 2 punter's concerned, we're still in a battle with that, and we'll hopefully know something in the near future.
Also, you also do kickoffs, Gus?
What's that?
You also do kickoffs?
Yeah, he'll also do kickoffs too.
How much of a concern is just keeping his leg?
Yeah, I think obviously, he's talented. He's very talented, first of all, and talented enough to win the job against some pretty good punters. But, we're going to have to do a good job of watching his leg, not just, every game, but especially as the season wears on, with trying to keep it fresh. But he is a very meticulous young man. He's a great competitor. And I'm sure there'll be some growing pains, but that's part of it. We know that anytime you go with a redshirt freshman, but he's very talented.
How much is that going to be a week-to-week evaluation, or is he just, that's it, he's the punter?
Yeah, he's going to start the first game. And obviously, like any other position, you see how the season goes and all that. But right now, he won the job, and he's been very impressive.
What led you to make Sean the 3rd quarterback?
He yarded it. He's very accurate. Of course, we knew that when we recruited him, but you never know how they handle everything else that goes with the position. But I believe a couple scrimmages he's been live. He runs better than everybody thinks, and you can really evaluate a quarterback when they're live. And I really feel like he's gotten better.
Gus, will he definitely play, or could he still be redshirt?
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously in a perfect world, you're redshirt guy, but you never know. We run our quarterbacks, and so you never can have enough quarterbacks. And so I know Coach Lashley's working hard to get it ready.
What thoughts on Braden? Do you think he'll find his way on the field?
There's a good chance. He's ultra talented. He's everything that we thought when we recruited him. It's just a matter of learning the offense and the little details. But when you say block the guy in front of you, he's going to block the guy in front of him. But he's still learning. He's a very smart young man, and he really. mean, I know comparisons now, but when Greg Robinson was a freshman, there's a lot of similarities.
Because with Greg, you know, y'all redshirted Greg his first year.
Yeah.
You could have, that'd been another year with a
Right.
really good player. Do you feel that pressure with Greg almost?
Well, I think anytime, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I thought I was doing the right thing for Greg. You say, because he was talented enough to play, but hey, you always want to do what's best for your player, and, I felt like that was best. Now, looking back, obviously, we should have played him. But I think now, if you get a guy that is physically can play, and you feel like he can get better, throughout the year, and really, really be quality. And I think he can. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say right now for sure he's gonna play, but, we're leaning that way.
What does Sean White being the third quarterback mean for Jonathan Wallace?
Jonathan Wallace, we know what we got with him. Jonathan Wallace is doing a lot of special teams, and, he's valuable in a lot of areas, and, he's doing some holding, he's on special teams, and he's also a solid quarterback in his own right. So, we got 4 guys that, we feel good about being able to step up and run our offense.
When you consider Sean's redshirt possibilities, if something is to happen to Jeremy in that first game before you wanna bring Nick in, is Sean automatic?
I'm not ready to go there. I think, next week I'll have a little more clarity for you guys on exactly what our strategy will be. I will say this, Nick's had an outstanding fall camp, with his attitude, with his maturity and everything that goes with it.
Gus is gonna be the deep snapper for field goals.
What's that?
Deep snapper for field goals.
Yeah, it's gonna be, the same one. He's a veteran guy, and, we trust him. So, I know last year we had a different guy, but same guy.